Welcome to my channel. This is Destined to Love Tarot. I'm here bringing you all Aquarius, January 2019, Soulmate Twin Flame, love reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you need a more personal reading, all of my information is listed below in the description box. And don't forget, leave a comment below letting me know if you find this helpful, insightful, if it resonates with you. Like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, these are general, so take what's yours and leave the rest. If it don't apply, just let it fly. And be sure, Aquarius, to also watch your moon and rising signs as well. It looks like here, the energy of you and your soulmate twin flame, your divine partner, looks like right now there's just a time of everyone's taking a break and reflection and closing out some old cycles and healing. Looks like there is possibly not a lot of communication, or just everyone's taking time to really go within themselves and do some soul searching and self-reflection, see where you are and what you're looking for and where you want to go. But it looks like there's either a break in the communication, or communication is just at a minimal at this time. I do see that your love interest, your partner is, I really feel like they're just taking this time to pause and reflect on everything, really going within themselves. They are also looks to be maybe focusing on finances right now, getting their finances stable, in a better place, and then they'll eventually begin to take some actions where they're really in a phase of thinking about and planning and strategizing what actions they are wanting to take, because they are wanting to have a brand new beginning. I see here that you all appear to be feeling better and in a more calmer, stable place. You all as well are going through some healing. I see leaving burdens behind and moving on to better, calmer waters, a more stable, harmonious place, and ending old cycles and really closing out some old some cycles or journeys that you were on, and doing some healing, purging and releasing, just those old things that are no longer serving you, and you're ready to move forward. You're taking steps in building your stronger foundation for yourself, your physical body and your spiritual mind as well. You've been going through some healing, and you are healing, and you're ready to move forward, taking steps moving forward in a better mental space for your own self. And just enjoying family, looks like, being happy and content with where you are, feeling fulfilled and stable right now. Your person of interest, they are feeling more receptive and open now. They're more in their heart space, feeling more intuitive and open, and more willing to feel love, and being more open, becoming more open to expressing love. They're feeling very receptive and loving and nurturing. There's still a lot of love and passion and desire here as well. There's a lot of intensity, so that your person of interest definitely still has a lot of love and desire for this connection, for you all. They think about you a lot, and they are still driven towards you in this connection, and they're having on the verge of a breakthrough. They are, feeling more, will be coming into feeling more balanced and stable and ready to. And I do see there's still a, this spiritual, this divine, strong connection here. You still have some karmic debt that you all still have with one another, and so you will come into reconciliation if you are not in union with your person of interest. You all will be coming back together pretty soon, because like I said, you still have some work to do on this spiritual path with one another. And so, like I said, you all both are going through a lot of healing, feeling more open and receptive to love, feeling abundant as well. your person of interest is, like I said, is really trying to work on their finances and their abundance, and they're beginning to feel more stable and secure. There is a point in time here, like I said, where there's this break in communication. Maybe they aren't or won't be communicating a lot, because they are just really taking time to go within themselves and see where they are, and you know, where they're headed. But there's still all of this love, desire, and passion here. It's very intense physical desire. But again, like I said, you all are feeling very stable right now with that Ten of Pentacles. Looks like you all are just thinking about your long-term stability. What are you trying to create in the long run? Working together. And there's a breakthrough coming, like I said, for your partner. There is a breakthrough on the horizon. They'll begin to feel more balanced, secure. Karmic connections that you all share is what binds you all, because this is a divine union. This is a very sacred union, and like I said, there's a lot of transformations here taking place, ending of old cycles, because I also see here where a cycle is ending, and then we have rebirth. So there's a chance to give new life to this connection once everyone goes through the changes that they need to go through, closing out the old cycles that need to be closed, having that breakthrough, that epiphany, feeling more balanced and stable, and then there's a chance for your ships to come in with that Three of Wands, you know, beginning to see the beginning stages of your manifestations and enjoying them, you know, feeling lighthearted and playfulness and going with the flow, and just still having that lot of zest and energy and drive and passion and desire to move forward. And then that card as well is saying to me that, you know, once they come out of that that transformation and have that breakthrough, your ships will begin to come in. You'll begin to see those beginning stages, and so they will begin to take action towards you in this connection. They could reach out, because as we see there, they may not be communicating as much, but here we see them beginning to reach out and want to connect and share and become one and express themselves, because they are feeling more receptive. And so again here, I was just letting you know, healing is taking place right now. A lot of healing. And that healing is leading to a brand new beginning for you all. A brand new beginning for you all together, and just on their spiritual journey, beginning new spiritual paths together and individually, you know. And this also is just saying this is the beginning of some healing of some new other phases and things that needs to be healing, because we go through the healing, but we'll always be healing, you know. There's always things that needs to be worked on and addressed within yourself. But I do see them beginning to, they're in a space of contemplation still, you know, working on some last things. They still are having that perseverance here. They're determined to get through the healing, determined to be more open and receptive. They're pushing towards their abundance and stability, learning to be more open and expressing their emotions, and they will get through that. And then I feel like once they through that, everyone will, you know, they'll be more in alignment with their soul's purpose. They'll begin to realize what their soul purpose is here, and also just what their purpose is in this connection that you all share with one another, having that breakthrough. And so like I said here with this indecision and trusting their intuition, they're definitely learning to trust their intuition, because again, as we see here with the receptivity, they're learning to trust their intuition, very intuitive, and they're just trying to really make a decision there about this, like I said, about moving forward and which way to go. And there's still some few cycles here that are needing to be healed and addressed, because as we see here with the Six of Swords, leaving those burdens behind, you know. And then we still have the healing card there, so just letting you know that they are going through a lot of healing. They're, you know, doing some old cycles here of jealousy and guilt, you know, and so they're really working through those things, those challenges, and releasing those, purging those. They're persevering forward. They will get through that because they have that determination to, you know, really look at those things, address them, and release them. And if you all as well are having any feelings of guilt or jealousy, those low vibrational energies are only going to hold your connection back. So you really want to address those things and release them. And this is just spirit here letting you know that you all will have that success. You all will have that victory. They will triumph over, you know, this journey that they're on. Because again, as we see here, there is a breakthrough ahead. There will be a breakthrough. They will begin to feel more happy, joy, fulfillment, and this connection will have a breakthrough. We'll have that victory. You'll begin to feel as, you know, ready to come into union as one. You both will be vibrating at a higher level, and you'll be ready to come back together and work on your union, because as we see here, a new cycle, ending the old cycle and beginning a new cycle of coming together, reconciliation, being happy together, rejoicing together, sharing, you know, your lives together. And for those of you, if you are, I don't know, you know, if you're looking to meet someone new, you don't have anyone in your life, there's a chance here for someone new, a soulmate to return, an ex-lover to return. But however, those of you that are looking to reconcile, that is on the horizon here. You will begin a new cycle of reconciliation, because this is definitely something, and it's like we see here is a soulmate twin flame connection. So there is reconciliation on the horizon here. I feel like towards the end of January, like I said, I feel like everyone will begin to open up and reach out and communicate with one another by the end of January. And now, if there was any other situations with any third party situation, I must address here that that is saying that those cycles are ending. If there was any other situations, there's an ending of a cycle with that third party there, leaving them in the past. Or it could also be saying that maybe they have left that person in the past. That was a cycle that ended, and they could try as well to reach out to them, but I don't feel like they'll you know, they'll take them up on any offers or advancements, because we do see them having a breakthrough with your connection, and you all working towards your happy place, your joy, your fulfillment. And so there is a need again for that forgiveness, forgiving one another and forgiving yourself. So release the past. You know, it's time to heal from the past. Let that go. As we see here, a lot of healing cards are needed. And then with this engagement card, just letting you know that your connection will ascend to a higher level. I feel like as well engaging in conversation, communicating with one another about the things that affected you, and just healing together, being able to grow and heal together, releasing the past, having conversations about, you know, forgiveness and what you learned from the challenges, and where you want to go moving forward. You know, just letting them know that. And I feel like as well that could be an apology, the conversation, reaching out to have a talk, and ask for forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. Because again, we saw there's, you know, those feelings of guilt there that are needing to be addressed and released. And then just spirit letting you know that you deserve love and you are lovable. So do the steps that your spirit guides are, you know, nudging you and, you know, asking you, pushing you forward to take. They're saying give the relationship a chance. Do the healing, do the work on your inner self that we're asking you to take and do. That way you all can have that successful connection, that successful union with one another. And so as we see here again, there's a time, we have the time out card there, speaking of solitude and time alone. And so again, that's why I say you all, maybe you and your partner may be just taking that time alone and doing that self-reflection. Again, another card speaking of receptivity. That's 2 cards speaking of receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. So be open to giving and receiving love. Take that time to self-reflect. With the Mirror card, another card speaking of time alone, self-reflection. I feel like everyone here needs this time to really self-reflect and get to know yourself. You know, that way you all can have a better connection with one another. And Return of Aphrodite, standing in your power, remembering who you are, knowing your worth, your value, working on your self-love, reflecting on that. Know that you are worthy, you are deserving, you are lovable, and you can get through this. You can heal, and you all can move forward. You can have those things that you desire. And then also, this is for your person of interest as well. Just letting you know that they'll begin to, through all this self-reflection, self-examination, and time alone, they'll begin to stand in their power as well. I feel like everyone will begin to vibrate on the same level. And so as we see here, it's letting you know destruction of the pride and ego will lead you all to a fresh new start. And so I feel like that's just seeing your partner, your twin flame, soulmate, or however you label your union. They are going through a time of breaking down of that ego and their pride. They're learning and healing to, you know, let go of that pride. Lay down let your ego, set that ego aside and not let it control you anymore. They're breaking through that, breaking down that, and then that's when you all will be able to have that fresh new start. Because again, like I said, contemplation, they're in that space, really self-reflecting and thinking about the future and healing and learning what they need to do to be able to move forward. Again, solitude, another card speaking of solitude. And for those of you in the twin flame connection, just saying again, everyone, I feel like everyone is needing time to really self-reflect at this time, thinking about the things of the past, thinking about one another. We have here them thinking about you, you thinking about them, and where you know what you want and where you want to go. But I really feel like here, a lot of you all Aquarius, this could be dealing with, well, you know, it's a general reading. I feel like it could be any signs, but I have a lot of pentacles here, so definitely some earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Definitely a lot of earth energy there, but it could be any sign. Like I said, this is a general reading, but I really feel like right now you all and your person of interest are just not communicating very much and really healing. You all are feeling very stable right now. Definitely the person you are dealing with has been working on their finances and really working on themselves and hoping for some brand new adventures that are on the horizon for you all. So I hope you all found this to be helpful and insightful. If you did, leave a comment below. Let me know, like, share, and subscribe. You all know I greatly appreciate it. See you all soon.